Think maybe I found your new career.
Mine? Okay.
Model.
I've thought about getting into the modeling world so many times. You have no idea.
You just got to get found.
That's a big part of it's hard to stand out from the crowd, isn't it? I mean, I think if you put me in a room full of models, I stand out for sure. But anyway, getting found is the difficult part.
Apparently, a bunch of cats have just got rescued,
Mm-hmm.
and they are now going to be famous models.
Oh, cats?
At least one of them. 47 cats were rescued after being found crammed in a hot car at a rest stop. The owner agreed to surrender the cats to animal shelters. Could you imagine that many cats being in a car?
Let's stop the rest of the story. How do you get 47 cats in a car? I mean,
without them getting out.
Even if it's a big car, even if it's a van, 47 cats. Cats have to be on top of cats, right? Like stacked up like cat Jenga in the car.
Yeah.
What does it smell like to have 47 cats in a car?
Awful.
Oh, my God.
Now one of those cats is on to a model in an ad campaign for Target.
I thought they had a dog.
Apparently,
they're going to have a Target cat, too?
Yeah. Hercules.
Uh-huh.
Jill LeBrun.
Okay.
And the founder of Tough Start Rescue, Doctor, is talking about their modeling career.
Okay.
Well, he was, living in a car with his owner, actually, and he actually escaped. And they were looking for him. He was very, very injured. And volunteers picked him up, scooped him up, brought him to our clinic. And I could not believe my eyes.
There was a call for cats with unique faces.
Yeah.
And I sent them a picture of Hercules, and they wanted him for the photo shoot. And then he ended up on the Target fragrance-free litter.
Do you see his face?
I think so.
I do too. Fragrance-free litter cat. He does kind of have a unique face.
Yeah.
He's sticking his tongue out, it appears.
No, they talk about, I guess, good news stories, because that's a good news story.
Of course.
Living in because, even for a cat, that is not going to be good.
No.
It's not going to be pleasant.
Living in a car. Yeah, it's not the best. He probably had a lot of injuries. Can you imagine a cat fight getting started in a car with 47 of them?
Awful.
Like the whole car is going to be shaking. And oh, man.
And you've heard about doppelgangers.
Uh-huh. Sure. Lookalikes. Somebody that looks.
Seems like it happens to me a lot.
Sure.
A Michigan man is now claiming he won $500,000 in the lottery because of a celebrity doppelganger inspired him
Really?
to buy a ticket. How it worked, he went and watched a movie where the star in the movie wins big in lottery.
Oh.
And it looks just like him.
Okay.
So he took it as a sign. So he bought a ticket and won $500,000 in the lottery. The man is anonymous, and it's unclear who his doppelganger is. I don't know.
There was a fairly recent one. What is that called? Jerry and Marge Go Large. And it is Bryan Cranston. Maybe it's that.
I don't know, but his doppelganger inspired him to, and he won as well.
It worked out. That I wish. I don't even feel like I have a doppelganger, and I don't know that it would inspire me to play the lottery, but I'm really happy for him. That's awesome. Good for him.
Now, if I have any celebrity doppelgangers, I want to see what their movies are doing.
What? Yeah, killing people probably. That's about half the movies. Don't let that inspire you. Okay?
I'm the what is it in Star Trek? I'm one of them that's wearing red.
Those people always die.
You go to if you're wearing red, you go to the planet, as part of the survey team.
Yeah.
You always die.
You always die.
You're always going to die. So
hopefully your doppelganger does something better than that.
Normal or not normal? You decide.
You can hit us up. Text line is 417-659-9797. We'll throw out some scenarios here. Normal or nope?
And you can throw your comments up on our live stream. All our socials out there. Go like, follow, all that kind of good stuff. And you can make comments there.
Okay. Normal or nope?
Let's see if we agree.
Excessive song skipping while in the car. In the event that you are road tripping, you've got a whole playlist sort of thing, you're listening to stuff, and you skip excessively. Now, I think excessive may be
Excessive is where you get me. On occasion.
occasion and fine
You mean
with as well.
You mean skipping the whole song or just part of a song?
Oh, no. Part of it. You listen to 30 to 45 seconds of a song, and then you go to the next song.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I think if you hear the first couple of notes, you know what it is. You're like, I don't want that one right now. That's skipping a whole song.
Right.
No, I'm talking about you're skipping 2/3 or half of the song.
Yeah, that. Especially if it's excessive.
I agree with the same thing.
That is not normal.
I almost didn't marry my wife because of this.
Really?
I swear, she used to drive me nuts with this. I'd tell her, like, I would ask her legitimately, have you ever heard the end of any of these songs? Because she would do it. It was a struggle riding together. She has come a long way now. I think I've trained her well. She now listens to whole songs, and that's good. She's trained me too. It's a back and forth thing. I know. There's that. Okay. How about normal or nope? When you go to the movies, you wait for the movie to actually start before you eat your popcorn.
Normal.
I'd say that's 100% nope. I've never
Really?
done that. Oh, I'm full by the time the 30 minutes where the trailers are over.
See, I know. I usually take a little bit, and then I set the popcorn off to the side because I know I will eat it because there's like 30 minutes of previews now.
Wow, you're like Buddha. That's some self-control I don't have.
And then once the movie, when it's time and I know it's getting ready to start, and then the theater goes completely dark,
Yes.
that's when I grab my popcorn and I bring it back
But
into my
why
lap.
is that? The popcorn is just for the movie? You don't.
Yes, because I want it during the movie.
But I want it while it's the freshest and hot right then. And I don't care if I'm watching trailers to do that. I could still watch the movie without the popcorn.
Yeah, see, I want to have popcorn while I'm watching the movie, and I know if I don't, I will not have any.
Okay.
I go with normal.
I'm going to say that's a nope. I don't even know how you do it. It's like having a
Self-control.
yeah. I don't have any
It's
of
the
that.
one time in my world that I have self-control.
Now I could see this being reasoned for this reason, because if you wait to start eating it, then you don't drink your 1 gallon of cola
Yeah.
and then have to pee halfway through the movie. That
True.
would make some sense to me. I still don't have that kind of self-control though. Normal or nope? My ex-boyfriend, used to shower with our dog. They had like the sliding glass, stand-up
And you kinda
shower.
walk in.
Mm-hmm. Walk-in shower.
Now, there's part of me that goes, nope, not normal. Then there's part of me going, actually, that is kind of economical,
It is that.
and also because a lot of dogs will just follow you in.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, trying to get them in on their own, you might never be able to do that.
Yeah.
I'm still going to go not normal because
agree.
I would be afraid of the jumping dog with claws.
My dog, those toenails, and
Yeah.
once
not-
I'm naked, that hurts.
Yeah, that's not a good.
Plus, are you going to smell kind of like wet dog after your shower?
Probably.
That's not clean. That to me is not what I'm trying to accomplish
It's
with a
not
shower.
not the smell I'm going
The
for.
scent. I'd prefer the sandalwood, not wet dog. Okay, we'll get to this one. Normal or nope? Eating your fries before a burger. This person says no matter whether it's restaurant, sit-down place, or drive-through, they're going to eat all of their fries first, then eat their burger.
I'm going to say normal, even though I used to do that. I do not do it anymore, but I used to. It's probably not normal because I know why I did it.
Oh.
And so
What was your reasoning then?
I had to.
That's a
Like,
weird.
That's just I had to. There's all little thing before
The voices were telling you,
no,
or why was
no.
what?
pre my daughter being born. I had like
That's OCD, man.
Yeah, I know. I had that more so than not. I mean, there's
Yeah. And you felt like I have to eat
I have to eat all the like once I started, like if
whatever you started with.
I needed to finish that.
Really?
Yeah.
And it was generally the fries, and therefore
fries because they were there for, and you just grab one, and then I had to eat all the fries, and then I could move to the burger.
that's pretty wild. I feel like that is not normal at all. I just kind of go back and forth. I thought that was
I kind
the
of
norm.
go back and forth now,
Yeah.
but I catch myself almost doing it from time to time. But I can stop myself now. I used to, I couldn't.
Yeah, you can't stop yourself. That's
That's
a whole
even
mental
though I
thing there.
don't want to. Thanks for throwing it out like that.
Even though
It's
I don't
it's a
want
mental
to.
thing. I don't want to.
That's even worse.
And
My
I'm
head
posted
is
up there,
telling
by
me.
the way. It's good because
Normal.
otherwise they'll get cold. That's why I did it.
I would accept that explanation, but that's not the explanation you gave. It was I
had a
don't
bunch
want to
of-
do it, but I am drawn. That's what serial killers say and stuff.
No.
I didn't want to kill them, but I had to.
I'm doing it with my fries. Or I used to. I'm better now, Bobby.
Do you think you'll ever return to such behaviors?
I am worried about it because I noticed there is a few things on occasion that have snuck back in from having a kid.
Oh yeah, children will blow
I think
away
as soon
the
as I had a
OCD
kid,
thing.
there's a lot of things just went out the window.
Mhm.
She on occasion will have fun with it because she found out about I had this quirk,
Uh-huh.
and
Now
she
she's learned.
and she will on occasion, and I'm like, please stop because you're like making me physically ill. Like she'll come up and be like touch one of my ears
Uh-huh.
and be like, oh,
Okay.
what do you got to touch the other ear now?
Oh,
And then I would have to touch.
you got to balance things out.
I gotta balance everything out. And now, see, you're stressing me out right now. I'm starting to sweat.
Oh my God! All right.
Just talking about it. It's gonna come back, and I'm afraid. I'm afraid, Bobby.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay to eat your fries first. That's okay.
Thank you. Thank you. I feel much better now that you've made it okay. Good morning, Anna. And yes, that's a good way to rationalize it. The fries will get cold faster than the burger.
I do agree with that. It is why I don't like taking most burger and fry places like home and eating it, because the fries just don't last.
Right. They're usually somewhat cold.
Mm-hmm. And not nearly as good.
Like curly fries are even the worst, because once they start turning cold, they almost like get hard.
Yeah, they turn into wood.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
And that is why bag fries are always the best fries.
What do you mean by bag fries?
That's part of the way. If I'm coming to pick up food, like if I'm picking up food,
Oh,
I get whatever fries are
in the bag. Got it.
On
Okay.
the drive home
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
as a fee,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I think so. I agree. It's even best when you pass the food out to everybody else and you have the bag if you're eating it in the car, because they don't know what bag fries are in there.
Right.
Half of their order of fries might be in the bag.
Yeah. So they might have already been eaten.
Yeah,
Because they fell out in the bag.
exactly. So you pass it out, and then this is all the fries I got? I guess. I don't know. It's a bunch in the bag I'm eating. I just don't tell you that.
Well, during the 30th anniversary screening of Pulp Fiction, which was last week,
Okay.
it's hard to believe that
30 years?
30 years ago,
Yeah.
John Travolta revealed how he snagged the role of Vincent. Tarantino apparently was a huge fan. He reached out to John's agent, and they arranged a meeting.
Okay.
So John went to Quentin Tarantino's apartment, which coincidentally was John's apartment back in the day,
Okay.
before he hit it big.
That's cool.
They spent almost 24 hours together, hanging out.
Whoa.
The first thing they did was play John Travolta board games. Seriously. Travolta had board game versions of Saturday Night Fever, Welcome Back, Kotter, and Grease.
That's pretty wild so Tarantino had those at his house?
Uh-huh. And that's what they did. First thing, they played all three board games.
You know what blows my mind is that I could see the Saturday Night Fever and the Grease board games. There was a Welcome Back Kotter board game.
Mhm.
That's pretty
Well, I
pretty
think
wild.
It's still kind of crazy that that's what they chose to.
Yeah. Hey, you want to play board games of movies that you were in?
Two guys, we're going to play board games that you were in. And during each game, Quentin would ask John to randomly throw out lines his character would have said.
Okay, that makes it weirder. Now it got weirder.
Now you
Do
do
the-
the character.
Do the voice. Go ahead. Do the voice.
After they were done playing the board games,
Yeah.
Travolta decided to help Tarantino with his finances.
Ah.
Since he was young, he was a struggling artist at that time.
Okay.
Hadn't really hit, Pulp Fiction was
Tarantino,
his.
that was the big thing.
Uh-huh. So they sit down, they went through everything to make sure Quentin was on the right path. A week later, he gave Travolta Pulp Fiction, and he said, why? He said, he helped me with my finances. And the guy that was helping me with my finances was what I needed.
For the role.
For that role.
This real analytical sort of thing, huh?
Mhm.
Well, that's kind of cool. Who would have known? He may never have gotten that.
It had nothing to do with the board games.
Travolta would have.
It had everything to do with how he handled the finances.
No, the Welcome Back Kotter board game, that was just for fun. That had nothing to do with getting the
Right.
role.
We were just getting to know each other.
That's great. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it worked out. I don't know. Travolta probably still would have been as famous anyway, right?
Oh, he was already famous.
I mean, he was-
by the time Pulp Fiction was.
Pulp Fiction was a big deal. I mean, I'm sure that helped him a lot too, though. He made a lot of money off of it at the very least.
Yeah, but those other
I know,
shows
they
and
were all-
movies,
yeah.
Grease, Saturday Night Fever. That was pre Pulp Fiction.
Oh, I know. I'm well aware. He just might have been forgotten had he not got that Vince role in Pulp Fiction.
Possibly so. Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Today is Earth Day. Taylor Swift will be recognized for her efforts in recycling most of her albums. Taylor Swift's new album is out. Some say they don't like the new song Fortnite because it has nothing to do with the game. Caitlin Clark has signed a $20 million deal with Nike. See, for those of you concerned she wasn't making enough in the WNBA, all the while never intending to buy tickets or watch a single game on TV, she'll be fine. And the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders are getting a reality show on Netflix. There's already talk it could be the biggest hit of the 70s. This is not headline news.
Have a good day, Anna.
Yeah, you too. Take care, Anna.
Apparently, you can buy Welcome Back Cotter for $30.
Yeah, if you want it, I found it. About $30, 25, somewhere around in there. Depends on eBay. It's the classroom setting, and then there's Vinny Barbarino himself.